All right, Warbirds facing Arapahoe Warriors for the championship here out in Arizona. O'Brien taking the face-off, goes back to Patefield. Warriors jumping in and goes into the bench. O'Brien taking the face-off again. Patefield will get to this one, chip it up the boards. O'Brien moving it along to Hunter. Hunter picks this up. He'll enter. Turning past O'Brien and awkward angle and able to get a shot. O'Brien drops to Smith. Smith chips it behind the net. Hunter picks that one up. And Smith picks this up, heads over to the boards, drops it to Patefield. Patefield back to Smith. Smith cuts toward the net, drops to O'Brien. O'Brien looking for Smith cutting to the net. O'Brien looking backdoor for Smith. Pass just cut off. Jones on it. He'll take it down. Drops it to the far corner. Now Patefield cutting in deep. And Warriors clear the zone. And Jones on it. He'll chip it up and out. And Hunter will get it, and he'll skate it into the far corner, or near corner. Cuts back. Has it poked away by Arapahoe. And Warriors clear. Cunningham fields this one, goes to McDaniels. McDaniels gets brushed off the puck, and a big hit by Arapahoe. And he'll go to the box. Or an elbow. So we'll have Warbird power play for 2 minutes. And Cam will come away with that face-off. Throws it on net, blocked by Arapahoe on the way in. Puck in the far corner. And McDaniel's trying to keep it in the zone. He does. Patefield chipping it down to Brown. Brown behind the net into the far corner. Drops to O'Brien. O'Brien behind the net, gets pinned up against the boards. Now Brown trying to get to it first. Brown and O'Brien move it up to Patefield. Patefield takes a shot, saved by Arapahoe. Patefield in the corner. And he gets brushed off the puck. Arapahoe trying to clear. They do. Cam regrouping deep in the defensive zone. He'll move it up to O'Brien. O'Brien will enter the zone on the near boards, takes a shot, but is tipped off target. Now Hunter trying to hold his own. 55 seconds left on the power play. Brown takes a shot, gets tipped just over the net. O'Brien up to Jones. Jones holds the zone. Back. And Jones goes to Brown, cross ice. Brown looking to shoot. And a save by Arapahoe. Cam behind the net. Now O'Brien. Jones up at the point. And a long shot gets saved by Arapahoe. .30 seconds left. Warbird power play. Hunter taking the face off. That gets tipped over the boards. Arapahoe gets there, and they'll ring it around the boards. And they'll try and clear. And Arapahoe clears the zone. Icing is the call. 14 left on the Warbird power play. Hunter Hogan in the face-off circle. Goes to Smith, up to McDaniel. Smith on the boards. Puck up to McDaniels now. He'll hold. Drops it to Smith. Smith drops to Van Vorst centering pass looking for Coakley. Pass scoots on through. McDaniels to Smith. And Arapahoe doesn't get the shot off on that breakaway. Smith to Coakley. Coakley's going to enter the zone in the middle. Tries to make a move, has it poked off his stick. Patefield and Coakley and Smith all battling on the boards. Puck spits out. Arapahoe picks it up, and they'll clear the zone. Patefield goes D to D to Weaver. Weaver looking up to Smith. Smith chips. Nicholson is the Warbird. Forecheck in deep. Warriors clear. Now Weaver looking up ice for Dennis. Dennis tips it in. And Patefield pinching hard. Nicholson drops it behind the net. And Arapahoe trying to move it around. Held in by Patefield. Now Patefield's got it. He'll take a shot. And saved by Arapahoe. Shot by Weaver. Gets blocked into the far corner. Arapahoe clearing. They'll skate through the neutral zone. Good stick by Weaver. Throws it off his stick, but they get it deep anyway. Now O'Brien drops to Weaver. Weaver up the boards to Dennis. Dennis unable to chip it out. But the puck goes to McDaniels. He'll go to Dennis. Dennis getting to the red line. Throws it in deep. Goes for a change. Puck behind the Arapahoe net. And Warriors trying to skate through the neutral zone, held up by Brown. Warbirds throw it deep, and it bounces in front of the net, and they'll cover up. O'Brien in the face-off circle. He'll win that back. And McDaniels throws it in just before a Warrior gets to it. McDaniels dumps it in deep. Arapahoe goalie plays it. They pick it up. Funny bounce off the boards in this corner. And Arapahoe clears the zone. They'll finally enter theirs. O'Brien will pick that pass up and skate the other way with it. He'll get it in deep. And Arapahoe coming in the other way. Centering pass held up by Smith. Now O'Brien trying to chip it ahead to Smith just out in front. And Arapahoe throwing it in deep. Caught by Cunningham. Cunningham will throw it in. And Van Vorst applies pressure. Puck just comes out. Cam's going to get this one. And he's got some pressure behind him. He'll drop it to Patefield behind the Warbird net. Patefield moving it up ice, trying to get to Van Vorst, but held up by the Warriors. Centering pass goes around. Arapahoe, Hunter gets it. But puck just out in front, so we can't get a breakaway. Now Cam throws it to the slot. Kicked out by Warriors. And Warriors making their way down the other way. Hunter clears the zone, forced to regroup. And Warriors throw it to Cam. Cam picks this up, drops to Jones. Jones chipping it up the board, but nobody there for that one. And Arapahoe throws it in deep. Bauer back to play that behind the net. Patefield picks it up, chips it up ice. Held in by Arapahoe. Patefield chips it up and out this time. And Arapahoe gets that one. Jones in behind the net, moves it around to Hunter. Hunter kicks it out to Coakley. Coakley gets this one in speed. Got Nicholson coming down the middle too. Coakley takes a shot, but just off target. Nicholson drops it back into the corner. Smith in the corner on the puck. Tries to make a move. Trying to make the way to the net. Takes a shot, hits the side of the net. Now Now Warriors trying to clear their zone. And they'll throw it in, no icing. And now Smith's got this, he's got some space. Coakley will pick that puck up and take a shot. And saved by Arapahoe. And Patefield trying to hold his own, he does. Arapahoe finds it though, and they'll chip it up out into the neutral zone. Weaver gets that puck first, prevents. And Arapahoe gets it. Arapahoe behind the net. Up to their point. They mishandle a pass, so they got to chase it down. Arapahoe starting over. And Arapahoe centering pass. Gets covered up by Bauer. No shot on that, just floated into Bauer's lap. O'Brien into the face-off for the Warbirds. 6 minutes left in the first period. O'Brien wins that back to McDaniel. McDaniel trying to get it moved up ice. Gets held up by Arapahoe. Now Hogan gets this puck. Got one defenseman to beat. He goes between his legs but dumps it too far, so he can't get a shot off. Arapahoe around the boards trying to clear their zone, held in by McDaniel. McDaniel and Wiley trying to fight back for the puck. McDaniel gets it, heads to the net, tries a backhand shot, and he scores! And McDaniels gets the loose puck off the boards and goes backhand, finds the back of the net. Warbirds take the lead in the first, 5:19 left. O'Brien into the face-off. He'll win that back to Patefield. Patefield chips it ahead to O'Brien. O'Brien moves it down into the Warbird zone. And Hunter Hogan at the blue line holds the zone, but Warriors throw it back out. O'Brien throws it in deep. And puck held in by Cunningham. And he gets it in. Arapahoe controls it here though. And they'll chip it ahead, but nobody there for it. Van Voorst back to the field this one. He'll bounce it off the boards. And that will go for icing. Van Voorst taking the drop. And puck goes to the board. Patefield drops it to McDaniel. McDaniel looking up ice. Long pass into the neutral zone. Cam will pick that one up. Oh, it just goes under a stick. And Warbirds get it deep. Van Voorst headed into forecheck. And loose puck. Arapahoe picks this up, and they'll throw it in their zone. And Smith's going to pick this one up, but we got a penalty.
Probably not.
Cam into the box for interference. I didn't see it. Arapahoe down into the corner. Entering pass goes all the way through the slot. And Bauer will cover that puck up as it scoots toward the net. 13 seconds off the power play for Arapahoe already. 3:46 left in the first period. Nicholson in the face-off circle. Loose puck at their feet. Spits out to McDaniels behind the net. McDaniels clears the zone. That'll go for icing. And loose puck after the face-off. Arapahoe is going to pick that up, go up to the point. They'll drop it down near side boards. Cross-ice pass. Not handled cleanly, so no shot. Arapahoe working down. They'll take a shot here, though. Blocked by McDaniels. And that goes over the net. Coakley trying to move it up and out. Held in by Arapahoe. Shot on net. Will miss wide right. And a shot on net. Bauer will glove that up and takes a shot to the head after the whistle. And a shot from the point. Saved by Bauer, and he'll cover up. 1 minute left on the power play for Arapahoe. O'Brien into the face-off circle. That puck will slide over to the boards, and Hunter's going to pick this one up, chip it out. He's got one man to beat, but he loses the puck right before he enters the zone. And it goes offside. O'Brien wins the face-off. Cunningham tries to backhand in. O'Brien picks this up. Has it poked away as he's trying to get deeper. And Arapahoe enters their zone. They got 40 seconds left on their power play. Cunningham behind the net picks this up, chips it up the boards. Held in by Arapahoe, and O'Brien, good pressure, forces them to regroup. Arapahoe coming in, shot, kicked aside by Bauer. Arapahoe up to the point. And they'll take a shot, and Bauer will save again. O'Brien moves it around the board. Held in by Arapahoe, blocked by O'Brien again. Jones working in the corner. He'll hold up the Warriors. Now O'Brien and Hunter get it chipped out. Power play over for Arapahoe. They'll throw it in deep. Weaver up the boards to Smith. Smith kicks it out to Van Voorst. Van Voorst coming in near side boards. Looking for Smith just out in front. And Weaver backhands a shot on the net, kicked aside by Arapahoe. Patefield pinching hard, holding the zone for the Warbirds. And puck comes out. Weaver going to be back to get this one. Weaver throws it ahead. Icing here. O'Brien taking the drop for the Warbirds. He'll win that back. Jones goes to McDaniel. McDaniel gets held up by Arapahoe behind the net, so he's unable to move it up. Now O'Brien chipping it to Cam. Cam will skate it out of the zone. He's got some room, trying to get around but it's saved by Arapahoe. Warriors win that. They'll move it around the boards. A weird bounce off the boards. Jones holds his own. Arapahoe clears, should be icing. 37 left in the first period. O'Brien taking the drop for the Warbirds. Loose pucks goes over to the boards. O'Brien gets it, pass to the slot, and nobody there for that one. Arapahoe clears. A shot from Arapahoe into the glove of Bauer. O'Brien taking the drop for the Warbirds. Loose puck in the circle, goes back to Cunningham. Cunningham ships it ahead. Smith will pick this one up on the board. He's got 15 seconds left. And Smith tried to get a shot off, but has his stick lifted last second. 6 seconds left in the period. Shot blocked by Patefield. And the clock will run out on the first period. Warbirds up 1-0. All right, O'Brien taking the face off, start the second period. Hunter and Smith, Jones and Patefield on the ice. And O'Brien picks this one up, was just about to shoot, had the puck come off his stick. Now Patefield crashing hard, trying to get it down to Smith behind the net. Now O'Brien on the boards, moving it along. Smith picks this up, cuts back, drops to O'Brien. O'Brien tries to hit Smith just out in front. And Bauer on this one. Hold it up for Jones. Jones looking for Hunter. Hunter up to Smith. Smith enters the zone. Got one defense to beat, and the puck must be holding up on the boys. We've had a lot of guys just have it come off. And now Cunningham to Smith. Puck goes in the zone. Arapahoe throws it out, and they'll dump it in. Patefield gets this one. Smith leaves it for O'Brien. O'Brien drops to Smith. Smith headed to the net, and a shot by Smith goes high and over the net. O'Brien dropping it. Cunningham pinching real hard. Centering pass to O'Brien, tipped away by Arapahoe. Arapahoe skating it out of their zone. Good hustle by Brown to get back into play. And McDaniel giving some pressure too behind the net. And Arapahoe up at the point, long shot blocked by O'Brien. O'Brien clears the zone. And Arapahoe, long pass into the neutral zone. And Cam was coming in for a big hit. Arapahoe got rid of it just in time. Cunningham up the boards. And a shot from the point. Tipped on the way in. Bauer finds it though, and Brown picks it up, headed back the other way. Warburg's got numbers if they can get to the puck. And Arapahoe clears the zone. Brown to McDaniel. Pressured by Arapahoe. Bauer's going to kick this one to the side. Now Brown chips it up. Van Voorst got this one. Van Voorst and Cam headed into the... Then a shot from Van Voorst. And a save by Arapahoe. Dennis Coakley on the boards for the Warbirds, trying to get it. They get it picked out. And Nicholson tried to pick it out, but I think the puck seems like it's sticking a little bit. And Coakley putting the pressure on the Arapahoe Warriors. Now Patefield and Dennis tries to kick it up and out. Held in by Arapahoe. Arapahoe making their way in. And a shot kicked aside by Bauer. And Weaver moves it up ice, finds Coakley in stride. And Coakley chipping it along the boards, fighting his way through, but gets held up by Arapahoe. Arapahoe the other way around, and Coakley, good stick, stopping that momentum. Now Van Voorst coming in. Jones holds up that pass. Peters trying to move it along. Held up in the neutral zone. Now Jones has the puck. Moves it to McDaniel. McDaniel going to get to the red line, dump it in. And he's going to go get that himself. And a good hustle by McDaniels on his own dump. Gets pinned up behind the boards. Peters and Wiley all on the puck. Puck held in. That looked like it was in. Offsides is the call, though. Got 11 left in the second period. Warbirds lead by a goal. O'Brien into the neutral zone drop. He'll win that. Patefield ships it up, looking for O'Brien. Didn't get the angle he wanted off the boards. Now McGregor headed back. Moves it up. Shot on net. Not on net, just a shot. Missed the net by the Arapahoe. O'Brien chipping it up. Hunter chips it ahead to Smith. Smith coming in wide left. Tries to cut to the net, and shot saved. And Hunter goes back to Smith. Smith goes to Hunter. Hunter up to Patefield. Patefield rips a shot through traffic. Good save by Arapahoe. And a shot, or a pass, hits Smith on the way out for Arapahoe. Patefield picks it up in the neutral zone. And Arapahoe regrouping. Pressured by Smith. Smith is going to get that one. Smith still trying to get it. Brown comes in, joins the battle. Arapahoe up the boards, held in by McDaniels. McDaniels working his way down. And trying to find Smith, and a shot by Van Voorst. Finds the 5-hole. Warbirds go up. Another goal. And Warbirds headed back the other way. Brown's going to pick this one up. Got Van Vorsk in the middle. Brown's trying to get it deep, has it poked away. Now McDaniel's moving it along down into the far corner. Now Cunningham pitching hard. Cunningham trying to get battle on the boards. Now Cam's got it. Throws it into Van Vorst. Van Vorst up to Cunningham. Cunningham chips it in. Cam on down in the corner on his knees. Tries a centering pass. Looking for Brown, but Arapahoe just got their sticks in the way. Now Arapahoe coming back the other way. They got 2-on-1. Cunningham, the defense back. Cunningham, and their shot. Good pressure by Cunningham, and they'll miss the net on that shot. Arapahoe. Take a shot from the point. Bauer will save. Loose puck in front. And Bauer kicks it to the corner, and puck comes out of the zone, but it'll go for icing. Nicholson taking the drop in the defensive zone. Weaver kicks it back to Jones. Jones behind the net. He'll skate a little bit, bounce it off the boards. And Coakley will get it in deep for the Warbirds, and they're off to the races to get that one. Arapahoe held up by Dennis, and Nicholson gets it deep. Coakley in on the boards trying to get it. Nicholson comes in hot, and Arapahoe will find that one. And they'll pass out of their zone, but they'll mishandle the puck. Weaver's got time here. Move it up and out. Now Coakley trying to move it along. He'll get it in deep. Warbirds go for a change. All three forwards getting off. Now Wiley creating some pressure. Arapahoe not handling the pressure the Warbirds are giving them behind the net. And Warbirds forced to regroup. Van Vorst drops to Wiley. Wiley almost had a chance to cut right up the middle. Wiley dumps it in deep. 7.5 left in the first, or second, sorry. And we got a board battle on the far side. Wiley and Patefield. Patefield gets it, and he'll throw it in deep. Arapahoe looking up ice, and that'll go for icing. No icing. Patefield moves it up the boards to Peters. Peters to Smith. Smith will enter wide left. Cuts in, takes a shot, but it's short side. Hits the side of the net. Now Smith behind the net, trying to work it. Tries a centering pass, but it goes up on the net. O'Brien to Smith. Smith to O'Brien. O'Brien, Hunter. Too many sticks in the way to get a shot off. Smith behind the net. Chips it along, trying to find some space. Backhand pass. Goes right back to him. And Arapahoe finds it. Patefield cutting down. Smith on it. Cuts back up ice, trying to get to the net. And runs into two Arapahoe players. Arapahoe chips it in. That should... And no icing there. Arapahoe picks this one up in the neutral zone. They'll throw it in deep. They'll get to this first. Poked away by Patefield. Now O'Brien trying to get the puck. Puck comes out on the board. Arapahoe holds, and a good block by O'Brien. Gets his leg out in the way, and he's off the other way. And they'll throw it on net. Arapahoe kicks it to the side. And McDaniel's going to go to the box for a hit from behind.
Turned right at the last minute. Should have been wayward. Yeah.
Warburt's got to kill off 2-minute penalty. Successful so far. Arapahoe takes a shot, kicked aside by Bauer. And a pass cut off by Cam. He'll throw it out. Coakley's off to the races. He's going to get there first, and he'll throw it in deep. And Arapahoe forced to start way back in their zone. Held up by Coakley on the boards. I think the puck was lost in all the snow right by the bench. Coakley, back check. Cam picks that up, throws it in deep. Now Arapahoe coming in strong on the near side boards. Forced to the corner by Jones. And O'Brien's going to clear. And more pressure from Cam. And Arapahoe will enter the zone. Centering pass. And Patefield's going to get a stick in the way. No clean shots yet. And Cam's off to the races. He's got room. He's got one man to beat. And good work there by Cam, making him regroup and work for it. Now Arapahoe skating up ice. Arapahoe going wide. Looking for a centering pass, and they find it, but picked off by Patefield. And Patefield clears the zone. Patefield working his way down in deep. Shot saved by Arapahoe. Van Voorst on the puck. 30 seconds left on the power play for the Arapahoe. And they haven't done much with it. Good work by the Warbirds so far. O'Brien chips it around to the far corner, making Arapahoe chase it down. 15 seconds left on the power play, and a long stretch pass is picked up by Cunningham. Cunningham working around the corner, chips it up. And O'Brien gets and Van Voorst get the puck out of the zone. And a missed interference call. Weaver moving it around, looking for O'Brien on the boards. And Warbirds clear the zone. Warbirds full strength. And a good kill there by the Warbirds. Arapahoe throws it in. Weaver throws it back out. Arapahoe forced to regroup. And they dump it in. Weaver going to get in the corner for this one, trying to move it along to Nicholson, but that pass is held up in the corner. Nicholson moves it along, but Arapahoe holds. Arapahoe throws it in deep. Cunningham behind the net. Puck behind the net. Cunningham on it. Gets some pressure. But Cunningham back on his feet. Now Van Voorst trying to move it out. Held in again. Lots of traffic there. Blocked by Van Voorst. And Hunter moving it up. Another shot from the point. Tipped off target by Van Voorst again. Weaver. Warburg trying to get out of here. Van Voorst will clear the zone, and that'll go for icing. And Warbirds will be happy to get off the ice after a long shift in the defensive zone. Two minutes left in the second period. Warbirds up 2-0. Brown into the face-off circle. And puck is loose at the feet. Smith picks that up, chips it to Patefield. Patefield into the corner, chips it up and out. And Brown just has a hop over stick. Brown off to the races. No icing here. Jones coming hard, trying to hold. And Smith chips it down to Brown. Brown dumps it in deep behind the net. And Arapahoe trying to clear the zone. They do. And Arapahoe picks it up, tries to go short side on Bauer. He stops it. And Arapahoe up to the point. And shot makes it to Patefield, and he blocks it. Hunter hits Smith. Smith going wide left. And Smith takes a shot, and that'll be saved by Arapahoe. And Dennis trying to fight his way into the corner to get it. Dennis on the puck. Moves it along into the far corner. Cunningham coming down. Pinching hard. Now Cunningham. Back up to the point. O'Brien, he'll take a shot. Tipped on the way in, but tipped off target by Arapahoe. And Arapahoe picks it up. They'll clear the zone. O'Brien there to field that one in the neutral zone. He'll throw it ahead. And no icing here. Tipped by Dennis. Arapahoe trying to clear the zone. They're having trouble just getting out of their zone right now. 30 seconds left in the second. And Warbirds throw it out. Dennis tries to get it deep, and he does. Arapahoe having to chase the puck nonstop. They're going to wear themselves out. 10 seconds left in the second. And Weaver will get this one, moves it ahead. O'Brien throws it in deep, and Arapahoe chasing again. And an outlet pass stopped by O'Brien, and that'll end the second. Warbirds up 2-0.
What's the spread on this? I got a bunch of friends with money on it, so. Yeah, I got 3 or 4 guys watching it. All over the country. Well, I got 2 in Donald. Leonard and Florence. Leonard, they better cover the spread. I got a lot of haters on it.
O'Brien into the face-off circle. Start the third period. Warbirds up 2. Arapahoe moving it ahead. Into the corner, no icing here. Patefield chipping it up. O'Brien trying to hit Smith just behind him. And Hunter will stop that. Hunter headed in deep. And Hunter behind the net. Gets brushed off. Smith in the corner. And Warbird power play coming up. Got a hold. Coakley into the face-off circle. And that one will get poked ahead behind the net, and I believe Van Voorst got a stick on it. Saved by Arapahoe. Coakley, another face-off. He'll win that. Now Jones up at the point. Cam, far side, goes to Smith. Smith to Jones. Jones to Cam. Cam to Jones. Jones. Smith on the boards. Smith over to Cam. Back up to Jones. Smith. Smith to Jones. Jones shoots, kicked aside. Smith on the boards, cuts back down to the corner to Van Voorst. Van Voorst back to Smith. Smith to Jones. Ham takes a shot. I think it got blocked on the way in. Coakley behind the net to Van Voorst. Van Voorst trying to hit Smith, but Arapahoe headed back the other way. They'll throw it in deep. Bauer's going to get this one to Smith. Smith trying to avoid bodies. Smith gets it. And a loose puck. Smith to Patefield in the neutral zone. Patefield gets the blue line, dumps it in a little bit. Arapahoe behind the net. Arapahoe clears. Hunter Hogan back to get this one to Patefield. Patefield looking for McDaniels up ice. Patefield gets this one. It's Hunter. Hunter back to Patefield. Patefield throws it in deep. Now O'Brien in the corner. And Arapahoe headed back the other way. Arapahoe behind the net, tries a wraparound, but it hits the net. And Arapahoe shot in the slot, kicked aside by Bauer. Another shot blocked by O'Brien. Patefield trying to chip it out, held in by Arapahoe. Arapahoe shot from the boards, blocked by McDaniel, and Bauer will cover it up. And Dennis gets it chipped into the boards. Brown trying to hold. And Arapahoe clears. Dennis pestered. Cunningham moves it out. Smith will get this one. He's going to skate through the neutral zone.
Let's shoot it!
Jones gonna get a penalty called on Arapahoe. Smith behind the net. And they'll stop play. Another Warburg power play coming up. Hopefully they can get it in this time. Hunter in the face-off. Puck goes behind the net. Smith chips it back down to Van Voorst. Van Voorst trying to hit Hunter up ice, but Arapahoe will clear. Patefield will work it in. Arapahoe. And Van Voorst interference. So we'll have 4-on-4. For probably about a minute and a half. Coakley in the face-off circle. He'll win that back to Cunningham. Cunningham to Patefield. Patefield. Icing. And Coakley in the face-off, loose puck at the feet. Jones will pick it up, take it to the corner. Jones skates to the red line and dumps. And held in by McDaniel. McDaniel takes a shot. And Arapahoe clears the puck. Smith chasing to this one. Drops to McDaniels. McDaniels, Coakley. Coakley chips it ahead. Icing. Cunningham to Patefield. Patefield got lots of space. Chipped it up to O'Brien. O'Brien has it poked away on the boards. O'Brien causing some problems for Arapahoe. But Arapahoe finds it yet, and they'll skate it the other way. Got 3-on-2. Cam and O'Brien back checking, and offsides. Puck picked up by O'Brien, and O'Brien pokes it in, but Arapahoe holds him up just as he gets past the blue. And offsides. And Cam in the face-off circle. O'Brien's going to find that one, try and work his way in. Arapahoe looking up ice. And Patefield gets out and moves it to Cam. And Arapahoe on power play for about 10 seconds here. We got an offsides. Nicholson taking the drop in the neutral zone. He chips that one ahead to Arapahoe. And Arapahoe throws it in deep. And both teams full strength. And Brown's got it. Chips it past. Brown and Van Voorst entering the zone together. Brown dumps it in deep. He's going to get there first. Centering pass. Van Voorst tries to chip it on net. Probably too many sticks in the way to do it. And good work by Van Voorst in the neutral zone. Dumps it in deep for the Warbirds. Brown trying to get there. Gets it on net. Good hustle by Brown. And Arapahoe coming back the other way. McDaniels, the defense. Pushes him into the boards and pokes it away. McDaniels moves it around. Van Voorst chips it out. And Arapahoe starting from way deep in their zone. And Smith cuts off the pass, but it's stumbled into the zone and they go offsides. Smith into the face-off circle. And he'll win that back to Jones. Jones throws it in. And Arapahoe trying to clear the zone. And they'll go back the other way and try. Smith holds him up. And Jones. Jones and Peters working on the boards. And Arapahoe gets it out. And they got one defense beak and a good stick by Cunningham. Getting around him.
Oh, that's bad. No way. I was thinking, play that good if he was trying.
And ref didn't like the play by Cunningham, called a hooking. And Van Vorst chips the face-off up to the blue line. And Patefield getting in the way. Patefield in the corner causing problems. And Arapahoe up at the point. They'll take a shot. And that'll be off their man. Goes over the net. And a block by Coakley on the shot from the point. And Arapahoe up to the point. They'll take a shot from there. Lots of traffic. Goes all the way through, though, and misses the net. And Arapahoe loses their zone. And Coakley throws it back further. Gets some fresh legs on the ice for the Warbirds. 1 minute left on their penalty kill. 6 minutes left in the game. Still lead by 2. Weaver from the corner, moving it up the boards. Held in by Arapahoe. Weaver back in the corner again. Throw it up to Cam. Cam's got some time. He'll chip it out of the zone. Arapahoe having to retreat. Arapahoe dumps. McDaniel moves it up to the point. Arapahoe takes a shot. And traffic tipped off target. Now Wiley and McDaniel working in the corner. Arapahoe up at the point now. Pass to the slot. He got time, but he misses the net. And just a bad shot. He had the net.
He hesitated. Thank God he did.
And Arapahoe unable to score. 1 second left on their power play. .5:21 left in the game. Warbirds lead by 2. O'Brien into the face-off circle. And he'll chip that one up and out. Offsides. O'Brien taking the drop. He'll kick that head. Brown will find that one. Tries to get a shot off, blocked by Arapahoe. And Brown will find this one. Tries to get a centering pass off, but Arapahoe picks that up. Arapahoe coming in, they'll whiff on their dump, and Patefield ships it back out. And Arapahoe through the neutral zone, they'll get to the red line and dump. Bauer back to play this one. And loose puck on the boards. Van Vorst finally clears the zone for the Warbirds. Arapahoe in the neutral zone. And they'll enter. Shot blocked by Jones. Now O'Brien's got some room. He'll skate it through the neutral zone at the end of the shift, so he's got not as much legs as he should have. And offsides. .406 left. Nicholson wins the draw. McDaniel chips it deep. Smith picks this up, looking for Hunter. That pass cut off by Arapahoe. Now Smith into the corner, cuts back. Got some room, trying to cut back again. And Arapahoe. And a trip. O'Brien into the face-off circle. 3.5 left in the game. Warbirds will be on a penalty kill for 2 of that. And Arapahoe comes out of that board battle behind the net. Up to the point, soft pass, Coakley chips it out. Coakley headed the other way. 1 man to beat. And he gets held up there, but a good job by Coakley. And Arapahoe coming back the other way. Arapahoe through the neutral zone. They'll enter, and a shot blocked by Patefield. Arapahoe up the point, go to the far side. They'll rip another shot. Bauer save. Weaver up the boards. Now Coakley trying to get it moved out, and he does. And Arapahoe coming in, another shot blocked by Patefield. Backhand shot, kicked aside by Bauer. Patefield will clear, that'll go for icing. 47 left on the penalty kill, 2:21 left in the game. Warbirds up 2-0. And timeout, Arapahoe. Van Vorst into take the face off. Arapahoe going to pull their goalie, probably once they have it. And up to the point for Arapahoe. And a tip off the side of the net. And Arapahoe, extra man on the ice. And Van Voorst will score. And 23 seconds left on the penalty kill, shorthanded goal. And Arapahoe moves it into their zone in the corner. Arapahoe up to the point. They'll take a shot, and that'll find the back of the net. Tipped on the way in, and Arapahoe finally on the board. Cam into the face-off circle. Connor Hogan in the face-off circle now. McDaniels moves it ahead, and O'Brien gains the zone. Held up in the neutral zone by Hunter. Hunter's got it. Backed up. And O'Brien in the neutral zone trying to move it ahead. Cam finally does. And now McDaniels dumps it in on net, so no icing. And that goalie mishandles it and almost caused some troubles there. Arapahoe held up by Hunter. 1 minute left in the game. Warburg still have a 2-goal lead. Now Cam headed the other way. He'll dump it in deep. And Arapahoe, long pass, got their man. And a shot saved by Bauer. McDaniels moving it along up the boards. And that'll go for icing. 36 left in the game.
Like Mortal Kombat. Finish him.
Van Voorst in the face-off circle up to Arapahoe. Arapahoe from the point. Take a high shot over the net. Arapahoe dumps it in. Van Voorst to Smith. Smith ships it out. And Arapahoe enters the zone. And held up by Van Voorst. 6 seconds left. Arapahoe behind the net. And that'll run the clock out. And Warbirds win 3-1.